Hey YouTube, it's Tempest again. I was thinking earlier today how obnoxious it was that I put my Spike Brothers deck profile in my intro video. Because a lot of comments were like, haha, look at you, you're stupid, and why you call yourself that? You like the avatar and shit like that. Plus it hasn't gotten nearly as many views as my other Vanguard videos. So I thought I would repost this deck. It's currently my favorite that I own, and it's also the best. It's come in second place once, third place once, I think fourth or fifth place once or twice on the Vanguard World Championship circuit so far. So here it is. It's my Spike Brothers deck. I love it very much. It is very dear to me. It was the second deck. Not really second. I guess it was third deck I ever really completed, but it is my favorite. So I would like to show it to you now. There are changes from the last one. If you actually went and watched that one. So, and if you did, thank you. And if you didn't, well, don't worry about it. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. It's pretty standard as far as Spike Brothers go. The guys that won, world championships, they were running a build almost identical to this one. So, here it is. Mecha Trainer is your starter. You need him. Uh, Darkbringer, or whatever his name is decent, but he's kind of like if you ever played Neo Nectar, it's kind of like their starter where his attack actually has to hit in order for him to go off. And it's kind of hard to do that, especially early. Well, I mean, not really hard to do, but it just seems unnecessary. Like if you can actually swing with Darkbringer boosted by like Reckless Express or something for 12 with their Vanguard, and then it's like, okay, GG, I just dropped Juggernaut Maximum from my hand. It's not a bad thing by no means, but it just seems kind of unnecessary, is all. So Mecha Trainer is my starter, and also none of the guys at Worlds ran Darkbringer either. So, although I should mention that I've been running this deck since Extra Booster 3 came out, and before that I was running Skydiver Siegfried. So I've been running this deck for at least 3 months. So yeah, sorry to throw that out there. Crit trigger lineup is 4 Sonic Breaker, 4 Silence Joker, 8 Crit, 4 Cheerful Links for draw, 4 not Maryland, Tiara for peel. Nobody runs a stand trigger. If you were really that desperate to run stand triggers, a lot of people would say take out the draw trigger, but that's not good. You really want to take out this. If you absolutely want to run stand triggers, you should really take out this because you need the crit for this deck, and he's just too good to not take out because you need his full charging. But really, stand triggers aren't necessary. The deck is fine by itself. Grade 1s for Wonder Boy. Every deck runs it. Every Spike Brothers deck runs it, that is. I mean, most decks always run the 8K vanilla, unless it's Royal Paladins, because they have so many grade 1s, it's not even funny. Just a good card, so good. You always search it with Mecha Trainer, unless you open 2, and then you get your crit card. 3 Reckless. I was sad to drop this down to 3, because it's my favorite card, second favorite card in the game, and in this deck. Yeah, it just looks awesome, and its effect is really good, especially early game. If you only have one grade 2 and you need to ride it, but you feel like you need to be aggressive, this guy's Soul Blasting is really good. And on that note, I took out 1 Reckless and two of my Deadly Daisies for Medical Managers. When I first made this deck, I ran Reckless at 4 and Medical Manager at 2, which is okay, but odds are you're going to be running into Reckless more and Medical Manager less, which is okay. But normally when you need Medical Manager, you're going to have it in your hand if he's at least at 3. And all the World Championship decks ran him at 4. But I don't like it because if you want to run him at 4 with this deck, you need to either run Perfect Guard at 3 or run 10 grade 2s, and either of those is very good. I like having at least 11 so you can add consistency to the deck. So Medical Manager at 3. Last build I was running 2 Daisy, 1 Reckless, extra Reckless as I was saying, so 4 Reckless and 2 Daisy, but yeah. I will need to test this out more, but this is the only real change I made to the deck. The rest is exactly the same. I just thought I'd kind of point that out. Yeah. And then of course my favorite card in the game, Sugar Maryland. I watched another video today. Someone's comment just titties, and that's all she's in there for. And yeah, he's basically right. Grade 2s, 4 Panther. A lot of the World Championship decks only ran him at 3. I like him at 4 though for the consistency he gives to the deck. Oh yeah, that's right. 4 Bracky. That's standard. 3 Field Driller. That's also standard. And the rest is standard. Yay, 4 Emperor, 4 Maximum. So that is my Spike Brothers deck. If you call me a copycat, I will come to your house and find you, because I am not a copycat. I have been running this deck since it came out and was good. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I guess thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. This deck needs no help, but feel free to comment anyway. So yeah, I guess have a good evenings, and thanks for watching my video.